Have you ever heard of Enoch? A man who, according to the Bible, never tasted death. He simply vanished. Scripture says he walked with God, and then he was no more because God took him. But what almost no one knows is that this man left behind one of the most mysterious and impactful books of all time, the Book of Enoch. Hidden, rejected, and banned from many versions of the Bible, this ancient manuscript is filled with heavenly revelations, apocalyptic visions, and messages that challenge everything you think you know about heaven, earth, and the fate of humanity. Why was this book forgotten? What is it hiding? And why does its content feel more relevant today than ever? Stay with me until the end of this video to discover what the Book of Enoch reveals about the fallen angels, the giants, the final judgment, and the Son of Man. Get ready to dive into a journey of mystery, wonder, and revelation. The Book of Enoch is divided into 5 major sections, and each one contains information that goes far beyond what most biblical texts reveal. The first part, called the Book of the Watchers, tells a chilling story about a group of angels who descended to earth. They were known as Watchers because they observed humanity, but they transgressed their divine mission. These angels fell in love with human women and had children with them. Their offspring were Nephilim, giant, powerful, violent beings, true monsters that corrupted the earth. These angels also taught humanity forbidden secrets, magic, astrology, the crafting of weapons, cosmetics, enchantments, things mankind was not ready to know. Corruption spread so quickly that the heavens were filled with wrath. And that's when God raised up Enoch, a righteous man, pure, reverent before the Most High, an ordinary man given an extraordinary mission, to be the messenger between heaven and earth. Enoch was taken in spirit to the heavens. Guided by angels, he saw the halls of the divine throne, the places of punishment, the rivers of fire, the portals of the sun and moon, the winds, the secrets of time. And above all, he heard the voice of God. The Creator revealed to him that the Watchers would be judged, and Enoch would be the one to deliver that judgment. Imagine the scene, a mortal man standing before mighty fallen angels, imprisoned in abysses, and declaring, "You will be destroyed, your children too. The earth will be purified." The second part of the book is known as the Book of Parables, and here lies one of its most astonishing passages, the prophecy of the Son of Man. Long before the Gospels, Enoch spoke of a being who would be exalted, enthroned, who would judge the kings of the earth and save the righteous. A Son of Man who would receive the power and glory of God, a direct reference to the figure of the Messiah. These parables also speak of the end times, the resurrection of the dead, the victory of the righteous, and the fall of the oppressors, all conveyed in symbolic, poetic, and deeply profound language. The third part, the Astronomical Book, is a fascinating treatise on the movements of the heavenly bodies. The sun, the moon, the stars, the winds. Enoch describes everything as if it had been taken to a dimension where time and space are governed by angels. For scholars, this section reveals an advanced and symbolic understanding of creation. The Book of Dreams is the fourth part. Here, Enoch recounts dreams and visions that span the entire history of humanity. He sees the flood, the Tower of Babel, Egypt, the wilderness, the Promised Land. It's as if God shows him the full timeline of humanity up to the end of days. These are images rich in symbolism, animals representing nations, rivers representing eras, and a constant battle between good and evil. And finally, we have Epistle of Enoch, a letter, a plea, a warning to sinners and a comfort to the righteous. Enoch speaks with authority, with compassion, and with urgency. He announces a final judgment, but also points to eternal hope. The Book of Enoch was once considered sacred by many Jews and early Christians. Even some of the apostles were familiar with its texts. In fact, the Book of Jude in the New Testament directly quotes a prophecy from Enoch. So why was it excluded from Scripture? Some say it was too mysterious. Others claim it challenged religious structures. Some believe its content was simply too dangerous to be spread. The truth is, the Book of Enoch remains one of the most fascinating and unsettling texts of antiquity. A warning to us. An invitation to reflect. What if the Watchers are still watching? What if the Son of Man is about to return? What if Enoch's story is more real than we imagine? What will you do with this information? If you want to keep exploring the hidden secrets of Scripture, the forgotten stories of the Bible, and the revelations that heaven still have to offer, subscribe to the channel now, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with someone who needs to hear about the Book of Enoch, because this is just the beginning. And like Enoch, you too can be taken to see the invisible. See you in the next video.